Andrew was working as a switcher in the yard. Every day he'd watch trains pass by on the main line, carrying freight or passengers to their destinations. One morning, a big engine with silver and gold paint pulled a passenger train into the station. Andrew was pushing some boxcars nearby. He whistled and said, "Hello." The big engine jumped. "Oh, hello. I'm Andrew. Who are you?" "I'm Joseph. Pleasure to meet you." You too. Is something wrong?" "No, you just surprised me, that's all." "Oh, sorry." "It's all right. I just wasn't paying attention. It is nice to meet you." The engines talked for a few minutes until it was time for Joseph to leave. He huffed and puffed and chuffed hard, and his train followed him out of the station. Whenever Joseph stopped in Cheyenne, he and Andrew would greet each other and share the news. They became good friends, and soon Joseph had become friends with Hubert, too. One day, as Hubert was helping Andrew in the yard, they heard a very slow chugging sound. "What is that?" "It's a train. It ought to be Joseph, but he sounds tired." "Joseph, are you okay?" "Oh, I'm fine. They just added a little extra weight to the train today, but it's not too difficult." Andrew and Hubert looked at each other worriedly. They didn't believe Joseph. The big passenger engine tried to catch his breath, but it was soon time for him to leave again. "Oh, come on." He moved slowly forward. His wheel slipped once, then twice, but he finally pulled out of the station. Hubert and Andrew watched him go. "His puffs sounded so faint," Andrew said. "He won't make it over Sherman Hill. Mark my words." And Hubert was right. As Joseph struggled up the hill, he felt the weight of the coaches holding him back. The hill was steep, and he didn't have enough steam. He slowed to a halt halfway up. Oh no." "Cheer up," said his engineer. "You did your best and you made it a long way, but there's nothing wrong with getting a little help." And he went to an emergency phone by the track. Back in Cheyenne, the yardmaster came to see Hubert. "Joseph is stuck on the hill," he told him. "Do you think you could help him?" "Maybe," said Hubert, "but I think it would be better if Andrew helped too." The yardmaster considered a moment. "Very well. Both of you, go help Joseph." When they found Joseph, he looked very sad. "I'm sorry. I really thought I could make it." "Don't apologize. We're here to help." "Keep your chin up," Hubert told him. "We'll have you over this hill in no time." They coupled up, and Hubert called out, "Are you ready?" I think so." "Andrew, are you ready?" "As ready as I'll ever be." "On 3. 1, 2, 3. Push!" The three engines, puffing harder than they ever had, started the train moving once again. "It's working. We can do this." "I knew we could," Andrew strained. At last, they reached the top. "We did it," Joseph gasped. "We did it." "Great work, the both of you." "Are you sure you were helping, Hubert?" "Hey." They paused to uncouple Andrew and Hubert. "Can you make it from here, Joseph?" "I think so. I've got some steam back." Bye, fellas. Thanks again. Goodbye. They returned to the yard, and that night the yardmaster came to see them again. Joseph's engineer said they made it to the end of their journey just fine. The passengers were a little late, but they were impressed by the two of you. Well done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Now get some rest. There'll be plenty more work to do tomorrow. And the two engines fell asleep, ready to be really useful again in the morning.